Alien has released 4 blockbuster movies, spawned 2 spin-offs, and the most recent, a prequel in Prometheus. And outside of Alien vs. Predator, this is a well-loved franchise for its suspense, creativity, and of course the iconic xenomorph. And even though we have had Alien around since 1979, we haven't ever gotten a good game. As many of you know, the most recent attempt in Alien Colonial Marines didn't exactly take off as many of us hoped it would. But now Sega and the Creative Assembly took one more shot at the Alien franchise with the promise that they know Alien and what makes it good. And if there is anything from this review that you take, they were exactly right. The detail in Alien Isolation is astounding. From every part on this ship, to the ladder, a magazine gagged inside someone's mouth by a droid, the nest, the 1980s computer's equipment, and of course, the xenomorph. As you play Alien Isolation, it truly feels as if you're in the Nostromo back in 1979. And you may not be Ellen Ripley, the star of Alien and Aliens 2, but you are her daughter, Amanda Ripley. Alien Isolation takes place between the movies Alien 1 and 2, when Ellen Ripley is missing in space after the self-destruction of the Nostromo. Amanda, confused and hurt that her mother has went missing, is on a search for her missing mother. Amanda is quickly transferred to the space station by the name of Sevastopol, where she learns that an alien organism has taken the ship over and is killing anything it finds. Beyond that, the story feels very good and stays true to the Alien franchise. In fact, I'd even say it outdoes the Alien movies in many ways. Unfortunately, the animations to the humans looks kind of odd, and overall the humans just don't look that great. So when you're talking to other people, you lose a sense of the vital realism that this game captures. Even then though, everything else looks absolutely amazing. And of course you want to know about the xenomorph. Well, the xenomorph looks superb. The first time I had seen him, I was in shock at how big he was, as I hadn't actually ever really seen him as well in the movies. It actually struck fear in me from the first moment I had seen him. And that is the thing. This game is perfect in the form of suspense, just like the movies were. Anytime the xenomorph is around you, your heart starts racing as the AI is pretty intelligent on hard difficulty. And if he sees you, well, you're dead. As simple as that. He is quick and he will instantly kill you as he runs towards you. And those animations, just wow. And it's not just his animations, his looks, or his good AI that is scary, but that you can hear him walking around, hissing, or crawling through the vents. You know he is near you, but you just can't see him. It truly feels as if you're being hunted, so you have to play this game of cat and mouse where you sneak around and play hide and seek with him. It's haunting and it's brilliant. All you have with you is a small radar that detects movement. This is the most important item you will have in the game, as it's your only real source of protection in the early part of the game. I also like the added noise from the PlayStation 4 controller it makes when you use your radar. Unfortunately, the game does get a little less scary later on when you get the flamethrower. Once you unlock the flamethrower, you can scare away the xenomorph by shooting him. As intelligent as he is though, if you don't light him up enough, he will charge you before running off. And luckily, the alien is still intelligent, so your flamethrower isn't a for sure item that's going to protect you at all times. And you also have to conserve ammo, but it would have been nice if the ammo was almost non-existent, which it isn't. There's also androids on the ship, and if you know anything about Alien, androids has always played a vital role in the franchise. And here is no exception. They play a vital role once again in the story and gameplay. And yes, they do become evil. And though I won't tell you why, I will say it stays true once again to the Alien movies. They aren't a huge portion of the game, but I would say that a lot of the game was dedicated to the androids, and unfortunately for them, they just aren't as interesting as the Alien. However, they're still scary because unless you want to unload all your ammo on them, you're just going to have to run from them, and they are pretty smart. They're just slow, which is why they aren't near as dangerous as the xenomorph. No matter how you look at this game, though, Alien Isolation is an exceptional game. It offers suspense whether you're hiding in a locker from a xenomorph or under a desk from an android. The story has a great pacing with 10 to 15 hours of gameplay and stays true to the franchise and brings another character for us to talk about. And lastly, Alien Isolation may very well possibly be one of the most immersive games I've ever played, and it truly makes you feel like you're there. I just wish you could play this with a virtual reality headset. Alien Isolation does end on a bit of a cliffhanger, that could either lead to DLC or maybe a sequel. But this game has more than proved to me that I'm willing to buy whatever they decide to do with it next. Overall, 8.7.